A mother of 4 who wore red lipstick and lit up every room she walked into. Her killer? The father of her children, and what her family discovered after his conviction will make you furious. The red lipstick was her signature. She applied it each morning without thinking, a small ritual of normalcy in a life that was about to become anything but normal. Jade Ward laughed in her garden, tucked her 4 boys into bed, and kissed their foreheads. She was 27 years old, a co-op worker from Shotton, North Wales. She loved dancing at parties and wearing clothes that made her feel alive. Her family called her the sunshine of their lives. That night, she went to sleep in her own home. She never woke up again. What happened in those early hours was not an accident. It was a choice made by a man who could not let her go. Growing up in Shotton meant knowing your neighbors and their children. Jade fit that world perfectly. She was the type of person who would cry over a dead fly, who cared for stray animals, who remembered birthdays. Her family used words like bubbly and warm to describe her. She walked into rooms and changed the atmosphere. The red lipstick was part of that presence. Bold, unapologetic, hers. She worked at the local co-op, a job that put her at the center of community life. But her real work was raising 4 sons. Everything she did, every shift she worked, every meal she cooked, was for those boys. Russell Marsh appeared charming when people first met him, but charm can be a mask. Behind that mask, he kept track of Jade's conversations, her clothes, her movements. Over 9 years, they broke up 3 times. Each separation ended the same way: reconciliation, hope, then the slow return of control. In summer 2019, bruises appeared on Jade's wrists. Marsh denied causing them. She stayed. They married. The cycle continued. Coercive control does not always look like violence. It looks like a partner reshaping you into someone smaller, someone who asks permission, someone who forgets what freedom felt like. Jade was forgetting, but not forever. The summer of 2021 brought a change. Jade was 27 and something had awakened in her. She told Marsh to leave. She told her family this time was different, permanent. She started attending parties again, reconnecting with friends she had lost touch with. At one gathering, she kissed another man. It was nothing serious, just proof that she was still alive, still capable of joy. When Marsh heard about the kiss, something inside him shifted. He told friends that if he could not have Jade, no one would. Those words should have set off alarms. But threats from jealous ex-partners are often dismissed, until they are not. August 25th, 2021, was a Wednesday. Jade spent it caring for her grandmother, who had recently come home from surgery. She sat in her garden with friends, the afternoon sun on her face, laughter carrying over the fence. She made dinner for her boys. She read them stories. She tucked each one into bed and kissed their heads. Then she went to her own bedroom and fell asleep. She did not lock the door. Why would she? It was her home. Somewhere across the county, Russell Marsh was working a night shift. He was not thinking about his job. He was thinking about her. And he was about to leave early. Marsh told his supervisor a lie. His brother had overdosed and needed hospital care. He walked out of bioenergy, got into his vehicle, and began driving. CCTV cameras recorded his car passing junction after junction. Automatic number plate readers logged his location at precise times. Phone towers tracked his mobile device moving east toward Flintshire. This was not a frantic escape or a drunken mistake. Each mile was measured. Each turn was deliberate. He knew where he was going. He knew what he was going to do. The digital evidence would later become the backbone of the prosecution's case. Marsh was not a man who lost control. He was a man who made a series of calculated choices. The house on Chevron's Road was quiet when he arrived. Jade slept in her bed, unaware. Marsh found her in the darkness. What followed was not a single blow but a prolonged assault. He slashed her. He stabbed her. He strangled her. Pathologists later counted multiple wounds across her face and arms. Her hands showed defensive injuries. She had tried to push him away, to claw at his grip, to survive. But he was too strong. The cause of death was asphyxiation. After she stopped moving, he covered her body with clothes, as if hiding her from view could undo what he had done. Then he secured the bedroom door from the inside with a dressing gown cord. With Jade's body still warm in the locked bedroom, Marsh walked to his son's rooms. He woke them gently, as if nothing had happened. He drove them to his parents' house near Chester. Only then did he walk into Blacon Police Station. He told officers he had done something horrible. When police reached Chevrons Road just before 9:20 a.m., they found the cord tied to the door handle. Inside, Jade lay under a pile of clothing. News spread through Shotton within hours. Neighbors left flowers and teddy bears on the pavement. A balloon release filled the sky. Strangers donated £16,000 to secure the boy's future. The town had lost someone irreplaceable. At Mold Crown Court, Marsh sat behind glass. He pleaded not guilty to murder. His defense changed shape more than once. First, he claimed Jade had asked for choking during consensual sex. When that collapsed, he said she had mutilated her own body and then dared him to finish it. The jury listened to every word. They examined the pathology reports showing defensive wounds on Jade's hands, wounds that proved she fought back. After just 2 hours of deliberation, the verdict came down: guilty of murder. The judge sentenced Marsh to life with a minimum of 25 years. He called the attack brutal. He called Marsh possessive, jealous, self-pitying, and resentful. Jade's family wept with relief. The relief did not last. Jade's parents learned that Marsh still had parental responsibility for the 4 boys. He could demand school reports. He could block medical decisions. He could haunt their lives from his prison cell. The family refused to accept this. They started a petition. 113,000 signatures arrived in less than 3 weeks. They named their campaign Jade's Law. In October 2023, the UK government listened. The Victims and Prisoners Act 2024 included an amendment. Any parent convicted of killing the other parent would automatically lose parental responsibility. The law is not fully in force until December 2026, but it carries Jade's name. Her death changed the country.